Hi everyone, it's Joy Packard, and we just got back from church not too long ago and had a little snack, and I just wanted to get on here and share a little thought with you, but I'll wait till some of you come on for a little bit. And so I wanted to say a quick hello, and you know, I love Sundays. Hi Jean, thanks for joining. I love Sundays. I love them so much because it's one of those days where it's a day that's different from all the rest of the days of the week, right? To where we can focus on those things that are most important. And you know, today at church when I was there, I had a little discussion with a friend, and it made me think of this, and I wanted to share it with you. And basically it's this. I know that a lot of us get on, you know, we go to church, and we have Sunday, we have some thoughts on basically, hold on. Yeah, live video.
Sorry.
Basically, you know, I call them Sunday smiles. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I can explain that to you basically. And that is this. You know, a lot of times, and it's not just on Sundays, it's not just Sundays that we have this thought, but it's specifically on Sundays, like when we go to church. You know, we're dressed up in our nice clothes, and we have everything looks so awesome. You know, we have our family sitting beside us. It just looks like, you know, whatever it is that we're doing, we just basically look like everything is so easy, and everything is so basically it's almost like we feel like, oh, well, you know, this person and that family has it all together because, you know, they look so perfect or whatever. And sometimes on Sundays, I like to call them Sunday smiles because, like I said, it's like, it's kind of like, you know, we think they're so perfect and everything is so together. And so today I wanted to just share a thought with you because, you know, I was thinking that a lot of us kind of go through this. We all think this to some extent or another, right? To where you know, the Sunday Smile Syndrome is also on Facebook, to where we get on Facebook and then we start scrolling through, and we, in fact, there's kind of a story or a joke about this, you know, to where, you know, someone's like scrolling through their Facebook, and, you know, they see people who are, you know, taking vacations, and they have these nice clothes, and everything seems to be going well. And so, you know, one of the things that hits home with me, and then I wanted to share with you, is that not everything is as it is, meaning that, you know, if you see somebody on a, you know, you see everybody's life, you know, we all have the tendency, and I'm to blame as well on times. I mean, and that's why I'm making this video too, is so that we all can know that we basically all have that syndrome, to where we're looking and we're thinking we have to make ourselves look better, right? Better than what our life really is. And you know, just even like with business, even, right? When there is a business that we're doing, and like, for example, I do an Amazon business, right? And a lot of people say, wow, you know, you make that look so easy. You make it seem like, you know, it's just everything goes your way and that everything's so easy. And then you don't see the behind the scenes that's going on, right? We don't see the hard work that's been put. We don't see the blood, sweat, and tears. We don't see the late nights of going through training, of going through courses, of, you know, writing down our thoughts of basically all the things that we're doing. So I think that as we are, you know, going through our days and scrolling through Facebook, and boy, that's really bright right here. Maybe this is better. Going through Facebook basically, and, you know, feeling like we don't quite have that lifestyle, you know, that people have, and we want that or whatever. And then we feel kind of like, oh, you know, my life is not quite like that. I think we just need to step back. We need to realize that that is a Sunday smiles type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's like I say, every Sunday, I love Sundays because we go to church. Most people do, some don't. That's okay. But when we go, you know, we see this amazing family sitting on the row. You know, I have 8 kids. They're all lined up and they're dressed perfectly. And, you know, everything in my life is perfect. And so people think. And I'm here to say that it takes so much work. If they would only see, like, I remember when my kids were little and, you know, I was getting them ready for church. And I was thinking, I came to church, you know, their hair's all combed, they're wearing their nice clothes, they're wearing their nice, everything is matching and everything looks so perfect. And little do people know the effort that it takes and that it took to get my kids to even get, you know, dressed or whatever. So before we just scroll through our Facebook, before we just, you know, think that our life is not as good as someone else's because, you know, people are on Facebook and Instagram and all these new things that people are on, I don't know, Snapchat or whatever, you know, we have the tendency, and it's only natural, that we share only the good stuff, right? We share, you know, the happiness. We share the best picture of us smiling. We don't want to share the picture of us with no makeup on. You know, heaven forbid that we can't get on Facebook with no makeup. And so I'm here to tell you and here to remind you that we all tend to have the Sunday smile syndrome, to where we think that everything is so perfect in other people's lives and that ours is not. And everybody struggles. Everybody has their ups and downs. Everybody has things that they're working toward. Everybody has, you know, every successful business that you see that may show their numbers, like on Amazon, shows their sales or shows whatever, you know, behind that are blood, sweat, and tears. And so it's not always rosy. It's not always easy. You know, it's not always going to be that way. And so whether it's business, whether it's, you know, being on Facebook and looking at someone's life and their profile or whatever, their makeup, their hair, or their clothes or whatever, their house they live in or whatever, somehow, you know, we have to realize and get it in our head that everybody is normal people just like us. And whatever they have, you know, it may be nicer and everything, but it took something to get there. So anyway, I didn't want to make this go on too long, but it is Sunday, and I wanted to share that thought with you because I hear it over and over again. Even with people with myself, you know, I have 8 beautiful kids. I do. And they make it look easy because, you know, they're amazing kids, right? But over all these years of raising them, you know, it's been what? My oldest is almost 30. So the youngest is almost 14. The youngest is 14. So, you know, having 8 kids and those of you who know my kids, you know, I'm so proud of them. Every single one of them. They're successful. They're beautiful. They're very driven kids. But behind it all are a lot of things that we don't see. It's the blood, sweat, and tears, right? It's everything, that all the struggles. And everybody has struggles. I don't care who we are. You know, I don't care if we have a Wonder Woman cape on. You know, behind it all, we have our struggles. And that's kind of the message I wanted to share with you today, because there's so many of us that struggle on a daily basis and think that everybody else's life is better than our own. And, you know, that I wish that this was like theirs or whatever. And if we would just step back and realize that everybody is just like me, right? And Sunday smiles, you know, I'm smiling in church because that's what we do, right? And everything looks awesome. Like I say, you know, we're all dressed in our nice church clothes. We're all lined up in our church pew or whatever. And I call it the Sunday smiles. And so anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am, you know, Sundays are a day of reflection for me. I love studying. I love writing in my journals. I have several journals, and I'll end with this, and it says, basically, this is one of my journals, and one of the things that it says, or some of the things it says, live your life, discover your passion and pursue it. Take a leap of faith, be bold, do something new, make a new friend, make your mark, write a story, take a risk. You only live once. And, you know, these are some great reminders for, you know, that we need to do on a daily basis. And, you know, every single day, we just need to strive to be who we need to be and be the best that we can be, even though we feel like we're not as good as so-and-so. And even though, you know, our hair may not look as nice as so-and-so, or, you know, my Amazon sales are not as high as this person's. We shouldn't compare ourselves to anybody except for ourselves. And on a daily basis, just continue to better ourselves and realize our struggles only make us stronger. You know, there's, I don't have it with me, but basically, our weaknesses make us stronger, right? The things that we struggle with every single day just helps us to become a stronger person. And so anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. I am still in Mazatlan mode. It's been really hard to come back and face everyday life, but I'm trying to. So anyway, I wanted to share that thought with you because I had that discussion today with a good friend at church today in the hallway, and it made me really think that, you know, some people out there need to hear that. They need to hear that just because everything looks perfect in everybody else's world, it's really not. And we just all, every single one of us, take it in every single day, our struggles. And so we just continue to fight the battle. Whatever struggles that we're going through, whether it's our health, whether it's our relationships, our business, you know, trying to get answers to the things that we need to be doing. Basically, we know, right? Everybody struggles. Nobody is perfect. Not everybody's life is as rosy as it looks like on Facebook or on Sundays. So anyway, if you ever want to share the videos, feel free. It's at the bottom. There's a share button. My blog it's right there in the heading and the caption. It's at joypackard.com. Love sharing stories with you. I love interacting with you. And I love sharing what's on my heart. And so that was what's on my heart today. And I hope that it's helped you in some way. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Take care. Goodbye.